Hi, Tammy here with Pulaski TV today. Thank you for watching. Today we're here at the Giles County Dog Pound, and I'm with John Murray, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what the dog pound, the purpose it serves in the county. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Good. Tell us a little bit about the place.
Well, the Giles County Dog Pound is set up to where our purpose is to make sure that the dogs in the county are vaccinated and to remove all the stray and unwanted dogs out of the community to control the spread of rabies mainly. So that's basically what we do out here. So that, like I said, picking up stray dogs, making sure dogs get vaccinated, educate people when they have questions on rabies questions, and to do that, and we don't necessarily make sure people have their dogs spayed or neutered, but we'd like to see people get their dogs fixed and all that. But basically our job is to remove the stray dogs and make sure that at least 80% of the dog population has been vaccinated for rabies.
Okay. Now, do you do other animals as well? I mean, I know rabies is an issue with other.
We do pick up. The only time we do is if a bite is involved with wild animals. Any warm-blooded animal or human, whatever, can get rabies. So the only time we pick those up is if there is a bite involved or question of rabies, whether we need to test it or not.
So the importance of people keeping tags on their animals is crucial, because if you find a pet, that's the easiest way, correct, in finding, of course, tracking down the owner.
Yes.
But if they do lose a dog that doesn't have a collar,
yes, they can call. The best thing to do is if you have lost your dog and it doesn't have any tags on it, then to contact your local pounds first, and even in pounds in surrounding counties if you live on the borderlines there, because if you do get that vaccination, they get all your information, and that tag, which is actually state law to keep that tag on your dog, we can trace it back and get dogs home. We've gotten a lot of dogs back home through those tags, even dogs in as far as Williamson County, so that's important. Or a lot of people say, well, I don't like the tag, it hangs on there. Then they do make identification tags for collars and stuff. So and that's one of the laws. There is leash laws in the county. You're not supposed to let your dogs run loose. You're supposed to keep them on your own property. So
right, but there's a lot of farm folks around here. I know our dogs are out running the farm, so a lot of times you want to be sure they've got those collars.
And you want to make sure that if it does get lost, you can get it back home, because we will notify you. If we have a tag on it, we will run it down, and we will contact you. But I mean, as far as if you don't have any other identification on it, microchip or anything, then we pretty much can't do anything. So so that's one thing. If you do lose your dog, always check with the dog pound first. A lot of people, I think, back of their mind sometimes maybe wait too long before they check with us, and So it's always a good idea if you do lose your dog to check with us first.
Right away. Okay.
Yeah.
About how many dogs do you typically take in say a week?
We probably average 20 to 25 dogs a week. Now that's an average, so.
That's a lot. Do you do cats as well, or just dogs?
We do not pick up cats, but we will take them if people bring them out here.
Okay, so you've got a few. What kind of dogs do you have typically? Are they mostly mixes that you find, or?
Most dogs are mixed. We do get a lot of purebred dogs in here a lot, but 90% of them probably are mixed dogs.
So if folks here, if you're looking for a family pet, I mean, I've been through here, and there's some beautiful puppies in here too. So there's probably a pet if you'd like to find one. You could get one here. We do put them up for adoption. Our guidelines from the state, we have to hold them for 5 days, and then after that we can adopt them out. And us in the animal control business and all that, we strongly recommend, if you're thinking about a pet, to adopt from your local pound or shelter first, because that helps the cause and it saves a life. Of course, there are good breeders out there who have nice dogs if that's the way you want to go. But the thing I always recommend is to think real hard about it before you get a dog, because it is a lot of responsibility. So, and we see a lot that's what's happened out here. And they're not bad people. It's just they've realized they couldn't, afford the dog in the times, and times are hard right now. So,
it's just think about it before you make that step. That's a big responsibility.
A dog's life is typically how many years?
I've seen some dogs. It just depends on the breed. I've seen dogs live 8 years. I've seen them live 20 years and more. You know, you're probably people out there who have longer stories. You know, with older dogs living into their 20s.
Right.
Yeah, so you're at least dead. I would at least average that and dedicate it to 10 years if you get a puppy.
Right.
Yeah.
Very good. All right. Well, you've heard it here. If you're looking for a pet, Dog Pound is a good place. If you see strays running around that might need to be picked up, what would be a number that they could give you a call at?
Our number here is 363-2300, and you can always leave us a message, and we will get back in touch with you within 24 hours. If we hadn't somehow, just call us back.
And your location here?
We're in Industrial Park off of Benny Drive in Pulaski.
All right, folks, so give Mr. Murray here a call if you have any questions or concerns, and especially please spay and neuter your pet. It is very important to keep that pet population taken care of so he doesn't have such a hard job. So Tammy Pulaski with Pulaski TV Today.